statement, if Jerry was not a child molester, he'd be the best dad in the world.
Yes.
How? Tell me about that.
You gotta keep in mind that he and I were in a relationship before this came about.
Sure.
He had been picking the children up even after the relationship for whenever it was convenient. So
when you saw him
living
interacting
together,
with your children,
say it again.
When you saw him interacting with your children, how would you describe it?
He was attentive. He was caring. So yeah, having lived with this dude and seeing him picking him up whenever during that time when we weren't together, he was a good dad.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna take that from him.
You tased him?
You right now, do it again. You want to hand me one?
No, I don't want to hand you one. Why did you tase him?
When I went to pick up my children on this particular night, I put my children in the car. He and 5 other family members came storming out the house, coming at me sideways. Already sent me a taser to protect myself because of DV. So when he got in my face and his family was getting in my face, I automatically defended myself.
And when you tased him, what happened? What did he do?
He ran off, he grabbed a brick, and he came running back up the alley with the brick.
Oh, God. The judge told you that he saw you as a mother keeping her son from his dad.
Again, because Jerry never went to jail for what he did.
But if there's no evidence that Jerry did this...
Since he did not go to jail, that does not mean that it did not happen.
But it doesn't mean it happened either.
But it doesn't mean it didn't.
How do you feel
that
all these...
always believe my child over anyone else.
Of course. But how about the fact that, you know, and listen, I'm going to take your word for it, but it's all these agencies that are, you know, to protect children, and nobody's really...
And all these agencies failed to protect my children.
Do they ask for their dad?
Barely.
But they do?
Barely.
And when they ask for your dad, what do you say?
He says, can I call? He does not say, can I go see him? He says, can I call
Okay, so when
him?
he says, can I call, what do you say to him?
I let him call. And he doesn't even ask to call his dad. He asks to call his grandma.
Let's meet Jerry.
Man, why you up here lying like that?
What
you know
reason would I
kids,
possibly
man.
have to... Ooh, please walk
you
up.
lying? I'm not
please
gonna walk up
up
to you, man.
Please walk up.
I ain't on that. You lying. Why you lying, bitch?
No reason to lie. 1, 2, it ain't been for it to happen. When this happened, get your math right.
2019, it's been a long time.
Okay, who cares about when?
It's been a long time.
Listen, let's you know, we don't care about math or anything like that. We're here to find out whether you molested your children. Now, you're accused of this. Why do you believe, because I'll ask you, did you sexually molest your children?
No.
Okay. Why do you think you're being accused?
A custody battle. She wanted full custody to make me look bad. I
have sole custody. I don't need to make you look bad.
If you trying to make allegations, make me look bad.
The judge granted me sole custody.
My son loved me. I love him.
That's not a custody battle issue.
Stop talking over
when
me.
my child, I'm gonna continue talking over your stupid self. When my child tells me that they were molested by you, little boy, I'm gonna pretend.
Did the police ever talk to you?
No.
So no, you never been arrested?
No.
Never been told you can't see your kids?
Never.
Okay. Very violent between the two of you, though, right? Right? It's got violent. Well,
because of this.
Because
of this, the restraining order was in place before these allegations ever even came about.
You dropped that first
Again,
one. You dropped that first one.
Do you think that she's manufacturing this, that she's coaching your children to say this?
Yes.
Okay.
I
So
have
you took a
absolutely
test,
no reason to coach
whether you
them.
did this and you took a test whether she's fabricating, and you feel confident you're going to pass your test?
Very confident.
So, what, I mean, your purpose is, you've proven today that you didn't do this, but are you like using this to some sort to maybe see your son more?
Yes.
Okay.
Been asking you to take this daggone test.
No, it's 2019 and he's here. And we asked him, did you ever touch Tamika's daughter for your own sexual gratification or pleasure? He answered no. Did you ever touch your son for your own sexual gratification or pleasure? He answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and it came back that Jerry told the truth.
Come on, man.
Good. Good.
You ain't gonna say, you ain't gonna say nothing? You ain't gonna say nothing?
Didn't I tell you before when I was begging you to take the daggone test? Can you please take the test?
They still let me see my son.
Shut up,
They
I'm
let me
talking.
see. Man.
I asked you, can you please take this test? Because if you pass this test, you can see him whenever you want to.
Why would I
but
take
when
the
my
test?
child tells me something
When the
happens,
judge told me
I will
don't-
defend my
He
child
let me
at
see
all
my son.
costs. My child said you did it, so I kept him away from you. Now you can see him when you want to.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
Any chance you want to try to make this work so you get back together? Or?
No, hell no. Hell no. I got a whole girlfriend at home.
Oh, Lord, Lord. Tamika came here, and she took a lie detector test. And we asked her, did your daughter tell you he touched my pee-pee, referring to Jerry? She said yes. Did your son tell you my pee-pee he bites, referring to Jerry? She answered yes. The results for Tamika's lie detector test, the results came back the same to each question, and it came back that Tamika did not tell the truth.
Watch out, watch out, move, watch out, watch out.
Impossible. That is impossible because I never made that up and I never would, never have, never will. I never made that up. Not once. I never made that up. I never would make something up like that.
So we gave Tamika the test twice, and extreme exception indicated. Not just lying.
So
this was extreme lying.
Wow.
You know, the saddest, hold on,
shut up.
please. So the saddest part about this, the saddest part about this story is that, one, to be accused of being a child molester.
I could have been killed.
Yes.
Anything could have happened.
Plus, even when you clear your name, sometimes you stick with that stigma like, oh yeah, man, that dude was accused of touching his own kids. Then the other thing is, you put your kids through this.
I did not put my children through anything.
Yeah,
my
you did.
children told me, and my children told several other people that this is what happened.
Woman.
I'm not a vindictive woman.
I think you
if that was
used
the
him.
case, I wouldn't have told him that if he passed the test, he could see them when he wants to. And I'm going to still stick to my word.
I think you just were just trying to bust this guy's balls, and you would have put him through the ringer, and you would have put this guy in jail for nothing. I mean,
my children told me that this is what happened.
Don't we send enough innocent black men to jail already? And you want to send one more. The father
I
to
don't
your
want to send
son.
an innocent man to jail. This is what my children
You wanted
told
to
me.
because you were calling the police, you were calling CPS, you were calling sensitive crimes.
What mother wouldn't when your child comes
One
to you
that's
and tells you
delusional,
this?
lying,
I don't give a frick
making
what y'all
stuff
got
up.
to say because y'all wasn't there when my children was telling me this. I don't give a frick what you got to say either.
But I get what I have to say, and what I have to say is, get my story. When you talked about your son on the tape, you came across as very credible. It's a shame that it gets to this level because it isn't funny when you're accused of crimes, right?
It's not.
And where, you know, if she got the police or, you know, something and they look at you and they would have locked you up and, hey, people go to jail with a lot less evidence than this.
I know.
Okay, so I just think that it's a shame that she would do this, the father of her own child. But I'm glad that you were able to come here and clear your name. And I hope that she'll hold up her end of the bargain, which she stated on stage, that if you pass this test, that you will get to see your son more. And I hope you get to do that. Thanks for coming on the show. Good luck.